case to mail.
Yeah, you've mentioned that.
Did I?
Yeah. Yeah.
See to look at it.
So, I've not seen Larry in a while. I was going to try to see Larry one of these times that I was.
You mean here?
Larry Cashman. One of these times I was around town. I thought I'd stop in and see Larry.
Yeah.
See how he's doing.
Yeah.
Did they live in their house when you built your house in South St. Paul?
You know, I think they did. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I think they were there.
How many homes were on the block?
Well, on our side there were only Yulnars and the people in the corner. Was their name again?
Oh, you mean that junky little house?
No, the one on the corner. On there's Yulnars, and then there was
Mechtels were next to them.
Yeah,
going south,
right.
And then
there was a house in the corner.
Yeah, that house is always kind of stuck in.
It was an old house.
Yeah, it was an old house. Yeah.
And then the other way, past Kindles, there was only one or two.
Were Kindle's house there?
Kindles?
Yeah.
Oh, they built about the time we did.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Their house wasn't as nice as yours, though, was it?
Well, it's a different type of house.
Was it?
You know.
What do you mean different?
Well, it was a basic basic 3-bedroom house.
Yeah.
You know, just nothing elaborate. I think those bulbs are burned out.
Right, it's burned out, huh?
I usually use that for a night light, but the bulb burned out. I gotta see if I might have some bulbs
Where
in the
here?
dresser there.
Huh.
Might be some.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yep, there is. So Kindle's.
They built about the time we did.
Yeah. What did you pay for the house?
What did we pay?
Yeah.
Well, I think it came to around 15 when we were done.
$15,000.
$15,000.
That's a lot of money.
Well, at that time. Yeah, but it was because then you could buy a house for about 10,000, 10 or 12, depending on the type of house you wanted.
Did you right off the bat want a stuccoed house?
Right off what?
Right off the bat decided you wanted a stucco house?
Well, I suppose we did. I am not sure
Yeah.
if we did, but stucco was, you know, pretty common. Kramer was a good stuccoer, you know.
There weren't a lot of homes in the neighborhood.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
There weren't a lot in the neighborhood that were stuccoed.
No. They did a lot of them in South St. Paul.
Yeah. Who did them?
Kramer was the name of the guy.
Kramer.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty good. And then our contractor was I forgot his name.
Local guy?
Yeah. The plumber was local.
Yeah.
And then the Chauvin down in the mill workshop.
Yeah.
They made the windows.
They made the windows?
Yeah. They made the windows.
Wow.
Yeah. Chauvin, I think, was the name.
Considered pretty nice house in the day?
I think so, yeah. I think it was a pretty well built house. Trepp, the contractor, he was pretty careful.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Did you watch it go up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, every day we're in the area.
Sure.
We're there. And
What kind of insulation did it have?
good stuff, the fiberglass.
It did, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was insulated pretty well.
Yeah.
He was a pretty careful contractor.
Yeah.
He lived in the neighborhood. He was married to the daughter of the people that lived on the corner on 13th Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
What take was their name again?
13th and what, 2nd or 3rd?
That'd be second.
Same as
No,
Cashman's.
Third.
3rd. Oh, yeah. I can't remember those names anymore.
Yeah. What is her name?
Well, it's not important. Not important.
But when I was at the Southview Acres, I saw the hockey players. What's their name again?
Oyako?
No.
Platichuk?
No.
Oh.
They lived in the same block. Yet that house is farther down the lot.
Yeah.
But he's a hockey player. Young guy.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, well, she was there.
Huh. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
Right.
So that had wood floors, oak floors in the house, didn't it?
The what?
The house had oak floors, wood floors, right?
Oak. Yeah.
Yeah.
All oak floors, all the way through.
Then you put carpet in the living room
Yeah.
over the oak floors.
Right.
I suppose that's what people did back then.
Oh, that's
huh?
what people did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was standard.
Right. Right.
Yeah. But that at Shinneman's, the carpeting at Shinneman's.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you build the family room where the garage
Yeah.
was?
Yeah.
You did that?
Yep.
Who helped you?
Well, I had Carnes's cousin.
Yeah.
What is his name now? He's a carpenter.
Yeah.
He helped rough it in.
Okay.
And then helped rough in the garage.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, who built the garage?
Well, then I just had them rough it in,
Yeah.
and I think I did most of the other work.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the siding and everything?
Yeah. Yeah, I did the siding.
That was a long ways up.
Yeah, it was. On the two sides. One side, really. Yeah,
That back side, that was a long ways up.
it was. It was.
You had scaffolding?
Not ladders and brackets.
Yeah.
Hey, we were very careless in those days,
Jeez.
you know.
Could have killed yourself.
And then Uncle Clarence and Uncle Carl, they're the ones that did the roofing.
That was a long ways up.
Yeah.
It's a pretty flat roof though, wasn't it?
Well, it was about a 6 pitch,
Was it?
maybe.
Yeah. Because there was no easy way to get on that roof because
Well,
The side facing the
well, it was
alley.
high wall from 3 sides,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
So we filled in the alley later on.
right. I remember.
Yeah.
Where did we get? We just had people haul and fill there, didn't we?
Well,
There's some roads or something got ripped up.
yeah, who was it now? Somebody in the neighborhood. what's the truck driver?
Yeah.
Somebody knew,
Yeah.
and he brought a lot of that stuff in.
Huh.
Yeah.
And the neighbors didn't care?
They didn't say anything. I don't think they liked it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, we never parked anything back there, really, did we?
no, no, really not. It was Tina's Haven.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
I remember the day they brought the beams in, Mullen. I don't know if you were there or not.
Those concrete beams?
Yeah. And how are they going to get them when there's power lines there, you know, and everything? And they finally figured out the only way to do it is to park the truck in the alley and then take the beams and go over the power line and then swing over and then put them down.
Oh, you're kidding. Phew. They couldn't get into the yard and get them that way?
No, no,
Huh.
not through the yard. Front yard, you mean?
No, just kind of where the...
Well, there was a power line there,
Oh,
and the power line maybe was too low for the truck or something. I don't remember what.
yeah.
But they had, so then they had to park in the alley, and then the derrick went up, swung over, picked up the beams, and swung them back, put them in place.
Okay, sure.
Slick operation.
Yeah.
You know, good crane operator.
And then they poured concrete on top of them, right?
And then they put the concrete on top.
So they had to
Wash.
yeah. They had to build a form then after they got in place.
No, they laid the blocks. Laid blocks right on top. For the building,
No, for the but they had to pour a floor on top of those beams, right? Because we had a solid floor.
yeah, skim coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
How high was the skim coat?
I think Kramer did that
Yeah.
later. Yeah,
So they put the blocks right on the beams,
yeah,
and then they pour it up afterwards.
and put the blocks on the beams,
Yeah.
and then put a wash, then cover the beams
Yeah.
for the floor,
Yeah.
and then it went up.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Mullen was the company that made the beams.
Yeah.
Maybe they're still in business. I don't know.
Yeah. Who designed the house?
Designed the house.
Yeah.
I got it in the paper.
Really?
It was in the paper,
Huh.
and we just modified. The. I think the kitchen
Yeah.
and the living room. I think. That's
So
all.
it's like the home section. They had.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because everybody's talking about ramblers in those days.
Right.
I mean, that was popular. Nobody wanted a two-story house.
Sure.
And I don't know, we could have stood more room than we did,
Yeah.
you know. You three boys had to share one bedroom. That wasn't always good.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah, yeah. We had a set of bunk beds and a single bed.
Huh. Until Kerr moved downstairs.
Eventually he did, yeah. Yeah. I don't think that lasted too long either. Then Mary Ellen had the single room.
Yeah. See, I don't remember the bunk beds.
Yeah, we had two bunk beds. Where the heck do we buy those? Somebody we knew had them.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think they were a Western style. Western, yeah.
Hmm.
They were good beds. Yes.
Oh, yeah, the homes weren't very big back then, were they?
No.
How many square feet was that?
No. Well, I don't know, just somehow or other that plan stuck,
Yeah.
you know.
There couldn't have been more than 12 or 1,400 feet, huh?
I don't remember.
I just remember my house in Roseville, that was under 1,000 feet.
Was it really?
Yeah.
It's a good house.
That was a good house.
It's a nice house.
It's only 2 bedroom.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. And then double garage in the alley
Double X, oh, you mean we're in Roseville or in
in
South?
Roseville.
Yeah, double garage, extra deep, extra wide.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The driveway that came up the side.
Yeah. That came from the front.
Yep,
Didn't it?
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice house.
I told Walt Brisson about that later on, you know. He's got perturbed that we didn't talk to him.
About
Because
what?
he was about selling his house.
Oh, really?
They wanted to sell theirs and then move into the apartments, what they call that development again.
Where did he live? Where did he live at the time? Brisson.
From where you were, well, you were in Roseville, right?
Yep, yep.
And he was in Madness Heights.
All right.
It's just kind of across,
Yep, close.
about the same distance from downtown.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
No, I like that little house.
Yeah, it's a good house.
Had a heated garage.
Is it really?
Yeah. And then it had a shed alongside of it. The full length.
Oh, yeah.
It had a shed.
Hmm.
Yeah. Had it filled up with car parts.
Yeah. And then from there you went to California, right?
No. From there I went to Des Moines.
Or Des Moines.
Remember I bought that house contract for deed, $80,000.
80?
Yep. Contract for deed, 8% interest.
But you came out when you left there.
Oh yeah. Seems to me I sold it for 88 or something
that
like
it?
that. Yeah, but it was about a year later.
Yeah.
And then I bought that house in Des Moines for 85. So the alley ended up in just, at the time you built the house, did the alley just kind of end right at Eulendorf's or?
Yeah, it ended at that lot line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if the snowplow came, he'd always stop there.
Yep.
But I think after we moved in, I think sometimes he went all the way to the end.
Right. Right.
Jeez, the air conditioner's turned on.
Well, I think it's the heat.
Think it's heat?
Yeah, it's the heat. It's the heat. So did Mom like the house?
What?
Did Mom like the house?
Which one?
12th Avenue?
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you put awnings on that right off the bat? Because that always had those pretty awnings.
Well, next season, probably.
Yeah,
Homey Awning Company. They did a good job.
yeah,
You know, we told them what we wanted. And they put up good awnings, good hardware,
yeah.
right color for that house.
Yep,
With the blue roof, and then the maroon awnings
yep,
with a white trim, and then a brick front.
yep.
What color did they call it? There was a name for the color.
But yeah, it was pretty nice. I mean, was putting awnings up just something that people were doing because you don't see people doing
not
it today?
too much, but we were west facing,
Yeah,
and we had quite a bit of glass.
yeah,
And we didn't have any air conditioning or anything,
yeah,
so that was a way to keep the house cooler.
sure.
So we called Holme. Holme, I think Holme is the way it's pronounced, St. Paul. They came out, measured up, told them about what we wanted. A good job.
Huh.
Ott, across the street, liked it.
Yeah,
He liked it. And he worked for Shaw
okay,
Lumber for many years.
yeah. Yeah, it really set the house off. It was good looking.
It did, yeah.
I suppose with no air conditioning, you just kind of had to have them, huh?
Well, yeah, because the sun beat in there pretty hard. You know.
So would you take them off every winter?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. Just took the fabric off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like those awnings. I think that's set the house off
Yeah.
really good. I remember one time I put them up, and Mr. Ott across the street saw me working on, put them up. And he came over and he says, really, it sets the house off. This really is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think he'd worked for Shaw probably all his life.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out which house Kimball's built, where they put a wood foundation, wood basement. I'm trying to figure out which house that is. It's on 12th Avenue.
What do you mean that they built their son built?
Yeah.
That's next to Woog's house on 12th and north side of 4th.
North side of 4th.
Yep. Next house north of Woog's house.
Was that right?
Yep.
Okay.
I remember at the time thought, boy, a wood foundation.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised about that because, Dick Kendall was kind of critical about a lot of things.
Right.
And
Yeah.
but the kid, what was his name again? Dennis, the older one.
Yep.
And then
Gary.
He was kind of strong-willed. It was his idea,
Probably.
and that's the way it's going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was the brighter of the two.
Yeah. Dennis probably still working for Donaldson.
Donaldson?
They're manufacturers.
Air filtration.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's probably the only job he ever had. Maybe still working for him, I don't know.
Probably. Would he work in the plant?
Manufacturing.
Huh.
Yeah. A Papa's boy. They couldn't go anywhere without him.
Is that right?
So anyway, they were a good family. They were good neighbors.
Yep. Did you really get to know anybody else around there besides them?
That still live there?
Well, no.
We knew about everybody.
Did you?
Yeah, we did.
So Aunt Helen was here today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ed, Kathy. There's cookies, they brought cookies.
Yeah, no, you said that. That's it. They're actually right down there.
Um, yeah, they were out driving. Well, Kathy, she headed back